Welcome to Wise Living. Every step you take for your health today becomes a gift for your tomorrow. You finally lay down. The lights are off, the house is quiet, you've said your prayers, maybe checked in on the grandkids, your eyes are closing, and then suddenly, bam! A sharp, unbearable cramp grabs your leg. You jolt awake, breathing hard, trying to stretch, massage, whispering, "Not again." Sound familiar? If it does, you're not alone. More than 1 in 3 older adults experience nighttime leg cramps, especially after 60. Some say it's just aging. Some say, deal with it. But here's what I say. Just because something is common doesn't mean it's normal. My friend Ellen, 73, kept a tennis ball by her bed. Not for exercise, but to roll under her foot at 3 a.m. when that awful cramp hit. She used to joke, "I play midnight soccer with my calf muscles." Until one day, we talked about what she was eating, and just 2 changes later, she was sleeping through the night. You deserve that too. In this video, I'll show you 3 everyday foods, yes, food, that help reduce leg cramps naturally. No pills, no equipment, just smart, delicious nutrition. These foods calm overactive nerves. They relax tense muscles. They support healthy blood flow and boost essential minerals. You've tried warm compresses, magnesium gels, maybe even sleeping in socks. But what if your best fix starts on your plate? Peaceful sleep isn't a luxury, it's your reset button. It helps you rise without pain, hold your grandchild's hand steady, or simply walk to the kitchen without wincing. This is Wise Living, where every small change today becomes a gift for your tomorrow. Let's take the first step together, starting with what's on your plate tonight. A few years ago, I had a patient named Harold. He was 76, widowed, and lived in a small cottage just outside of Denver. Every time he came to the clinic, he wore the same brown sweater and a kind smile, but he also walked with a slight limp. He told me, "Doc, I don't know what's going on. I eat fine, I don't drink, but every night, like clockwork, I wake up yelling. My leg cramps are that bad." He tried everything: banana before bed, magnesium sprays, even switching pillows to prop his legs differently. Nothing worked. Worse, the constant pain at night made him tired, grumpy, and distant during the day. He stopped going to church, missed his morning coffee group. He said, "I feel like I'm becoming someone I don't recognize anymore." That hit me hard, because Harold wasn't just losing sleep, he was losing his joy. So we went back to basics. We looked at what he was eating, and do you know what I found? His breakfasts were sugary cereals. His dinners lacked protein. His snacks? Crackers and diet soda. No wonder his muscles were screaming. We made a few simple swaps. He started eating Greek yogurt with berries in the morning, baked salmon with spinach in the evening, and, yes, a handful of walnuts before bed. 3 weeks later, Harold walked into my office, no limp. He said, "Guess what, Doc? I slept through the night, twice, and I'm making pancakes this Sunday for the grandkids." That's when I knew. Food isn't just fuel, it's freedom. What Harold experienced is not rare. Leg cramps at night are common, but preventable. And with the right changes, you too can take back your nights, your mornings, and the joy in between. Let's explore how. Because the real reason your legs cramp at night might be something you've never heard before, and what comes next could change everything. When we talk about health in our golden years, we often focus on the big things: heart, brain, maybe blood pressure. But few people talk about something far more fundamental: your legs. Why? Because your legs are the pillars of your independence. Think about it. Every small moment of freedom, getting up from bed, walking to the mailbox, going to the kitchen for a glass of water, playing with your grandkids, starts with strong, reliable legs. Now imagine this. What happens when your legs start to betray you? They cramp, they stiffen, they wobble at the stairs. You hesitate to get up, you second guess a walk to the corner. You start saying no to things you used to enjoy. That's not just physical weakness, that's life shrinking, one step at a time. Here's the truth. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. It starts as early as age 40, and by 70, many people have lost up to 30% of their muscle strength, especially in the legs. But it doesn't stop there. There's another silent culprit: electrolyte imbalance. When your body doesn't have enough magnesium, potassium, calcium, or vitamin D, your muscles can't contract and relax properly. That's why cramps strike at night. Your muscles are tired, depleted, and begging for support. And yet, most seniors I talk to aren't eating the foods that replenish those exact minerals. Why? Because we've been taught to fear fat. Avoid salt, skip dairy, cut cholesterol. But in that effort to eat light, we sometimes strip away the nutrients our bodies truly need. Let's not forget circulation. As we get older, blood flow to our legs slows. That means less oxygen, less hydration, less repair, more cramping, more fatigue. And worst of all, many seniors think this is just how aging feels. They start accepting the pain, the weakness, the frustration. They sit more, move less, and the cycle deepens. But here's the good news, and I mean this with all my heart. This cycle can be broken, not with expensive supplements, not with complicated diets, but with real food. The kind you'll actually enjoy eating. Because food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. And when chosen right, food can do what pills often can't. Restore balance, rebuild tissue, reignite energy. So if you've ever woken up with your calf in a knot, if you've ever rubbed your thigh hoping the pain would pass, if you've ever said, I guess this is just part of getting old, I'm here to gently say, no, it's not. It's a sign your body needs something better. And that's where we begin. With 7 powerful foods that quietly but deeply heal your legs from within. Let's dive in, because the first one might already be in your kitchen tonight. Food number 1, Greek yogurt, a creamy powerhouse for your legs. Let's begin with something you might already have in your fridge, Greek yogurt. It's creamy, it's delicious, and for your muscles, especially your legs, it's a quiet superhero. When Harold and I looked at his meals, this was the first swap we made. And let me tell you, it made a world of difference. Here's why. Greek yogurt is packed with high-quality protein, especially casein, which is a slow-digesting protein that helps repair and maintain muscle tissue over time. That means while you're sleeping, it's working, rebuilding what age, stress, or daily wear has worn down. A typical 6-ounce serving of plain Greek yogurt has about 15 to 20 grams of protein. Compare that to regular yogurt, which has about half that. So with Greek yogurt, you're getting double the benefit in the same bowl. But it doesn't stop at protein. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, which is essential not just for your bones, but also for your muscle contractions. Did you know your muscles can't move, can't even cramp without calcium? It's true, that tight, painful knot you feel, often it's your muscles crying out for minerals they're missing. And let's talk about another nutrient we love here at Wise Living, vitamin B12. This is crucial for nerve function, and as we age, nerve signals slow down. When those signals aren't firing properly, your muscles can twitch, spasm, or just stop responding the way they used to. Greek yogurt gives you a natural dose of B12 to keep those nerve-muscle connections strong and steady. Another quiet gift in that little bowl? Probiotics. Yes, the good bacteria. You might wonder, what do probiotics have to do with my legs? Well, here's the beautiful link. A healthy gut absorbs nutrients better. That means the calcium, the protein, the magnesium in your meals actually gets where it needs to go. No good gut, no good absorption. No absorption, no strong legs. And I get it. Some folks say, I'm lactose intolerant, but many people can tolerate Greek yogurt better than milk. It has less lactose and a thicker texture, which makes it easier on the stomach. Let's make this practical. Breakfast, a bowl of Greek yogurt with a handful of blueberries and crushed walnuts. Snack, mix it with a little honey and cinnamon for an afternoon pick-me-up. Dessert, add a spoonful of Greek yogurt on top of baked apples or peaches. And guess what? It keeps you full. That means fewer sugar crashes, less snacking, and more stable energy, which is essential when you're trying to stay active throughout the day. Harold started eating a cup of Greek yogurt every morning. Within 2 weeks, he said, I'm not dragging my legs around anymore. I feel lighter, stronger. So the next time you reach for a snack, don't overlook this simple, creamy option. It's not just a treat, it's nutrition that knows what your body needs. And if you're wondering what to pair it with for even better results, you're going to love what comes next. Because the second food is rich, flavorful, and melts inflammation like butter on toast. Shall we keep going? Food number 2, salmon, the muscle-soothing superfish. Now let's talk about one of nature's most powerful, flavorful gifts to your muscles, Salmon. This isn't just a fancy fish for restaurant menus. Salmon is a full-body healer, especially when it comes to your legs. When I suggested salmon to Harold, he said I thought that was only for heart health. And yes, it's great for the heart, but its benefits go far beyond that. It's like giving your muscles a warm bath from the inside out. First, salmon is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that fight inflammation like little firefighters in your bloodstream. Inflammation is one of the biggest reasons why muscles feel tight, sore, or cramp easily. Omega-3s help reduce that inflammation, so your muscles can relax, recover, and function the way they're meant to. Just 3 ounces of cooked salmon, about the size of a deck of cards, gives you over 500 milligrams of omega-3s. That's more than enough to make a real difference. But omega-3s aren't all salmon brings to the table. It's also packed with high-quality protein, around 22 grams per 3-ounce serving, which helps rebuild and maintain muscle tissue. That's especially important if you're dealing with sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss that weakens legs over time. Protein gives your muscles the tools to repair micro-tears and build strength. Without enough protein, it's like trying to build a house without bricks. And don't forget about vitamin D. Salmon is one of the few foods naturally high in vitamin D, which your body needs for calcium absorption, bone strength, and muscle control. Without enough vitamin D, muscles can feel weak, shaky, or stiff, especially at night. A 3-ounce portion of salmon can give you nearly 450 IU of vitamin D strength, which is almost half the daily recommended amount for older adults. Still not done. Salmon is also rich in vitamin B12, which supports your nervous system, the electrical wiring between your brain and your muscles. Healthy nerves equal smoother movement, fewer misfires, and fewer cramps. And here's something else I love about salmon. It's versatile, and it's easy to prepare. Even if you're not a fancy cook, grill it with lemon and herbs, bake it with garlic and olive oil, flake it into a salad or mix into scrambled eggs. Or go classic, salmon patties with whole grain crackers. Harold started eating salmon twice a week. A month later, he told me I didn't even think about my legs this week. They just worked. It's not magic. It's minerals, it's muscle, and it's meals made with love and intention. So if you've been relying on toast, pasta, or cereal, try swapping one dinner a week for salmon. See what happens. Your body might just thank you by letting you sleep all night without interruption. And when we talk about strong muscles, we can't ignore what holds them all together. Your bones. That's why the next food is creamy, tangy, and secretly full of strength. Let's keep going. Food number 3, spinach. The leafy green that lifts your legs. Now let's take a walk through the garden and meet one of the most underrated champions for leg health, spinach. Yes, that humble green leaf sitting quietly in your produce drawer is actually a powerhouse for your muscles, joints, and energy. When people think of strength, they imagine protein shakes or big cuts of meat. But spinach brings something different to the table, minerals. Let's start with magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without enough magnesium, your muscles become overly excited, leading to, yes, you guessed it, cramps. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 157 milligrams of magnesium, which is about 40% of what most seniors need each day. That's a huge contribution from just a handful of leaves. Spinach is also loaded with nitrates, compounds that boost circulation by dilating blood vessels. Better blood flow, more oxygen and nutrients delivered to your legs, less fatigue, better endurance, and fewer cramps. And let's not forget iron. Many older adults experience low iron levels, leading to muscle weakness, shortness of breath, and that heavy leg feeling. Spinach is one of the best plant-based sources of iron, and pairing it with vitamin C, like a squeeze of lemon, helps your body absorb it even better. Now here's where it gets even better. Spinach also contains vitamin K, which plays a huge role in bone strength and joint mobility. As we age, joints stiffen and bones lose density. Vitamin K helps keep the structure of your legs strong and flexible, so you can keep climbing stairs, getting up from chairs, and dancing in the kitchen. Even better, spinach is easy to prepare, inexpensive, available year-round. Here are a few ideas to enjoy it. Toss a handful of fresh spinach into your morning omelet. Stir it into soups or stews in the last few minutes of cooking. Mix it into pasta dishes for color, flavor, and a nutrient boost. Or blend it into a smoothie. Yes, really. With banana and an almond milk, you won't even taste it. Harold. Remember Harold? He started sautéing spinach with garlic and olive oil twice a week. He said, "I don't know what's in these greens, but I swear my knees feel younger." Well, Harold, it's science and nature in perfect harmony. So if you've been skipping the greens, give spinach another chance. Your legs, your bones, and your energy levels will thank you. If this part spoke to you, let us know in the comments below. What's your favorite way to eat spinach? Let's swap ideas and help each other grow stronger together. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Wise Living. Each week we share simple tips, real stories, and science-backed advice to help you move better, feel younger, and live wiser. Bonus section. You've made it this far, and here's your reward. We've just covered the top 3 essential foods to help stop leg cramps. But that's not all. Let me share 3 more powerful foods that can supercharge your leg strength, support circulation, and keep you moving freely for years to come. Coming up next, a sweet, crunchy surprise that fights inflammation and fuels your muscles. Straight from the pantry. Let's go. Food for walnuts, the brainy nut that builds muscle too. Next up, let's open the pantry and reach for a little nut that does big things, walnuts. Now, most people think of walnuts as brain food, and that's true. They look like tiny brains, and they're packed with omega-3s that support memory and focus. But here's the part many don't know. Those same omega-3s also protect and rebuild your muscles. Yes, that includes your legs. You see, inflammation is one of the sneakiest causes of leg cramps and muscle pain. It builds up quietly in aging joints, in stressed muscles, and even in blood vessels. But omega-3 fatty acids, the kind found in walnuts, act like natural firefighters, calming that inflammation and improving circulation. Just 1 ounce of walnuts, about a small handful or 14 halves, gives you over 2.5 grams of omega-3s. That's more than enough to soothe sore muscles and support recovery, especially if you're walking more, exercising gently, or just staying active around the house. But omega-3s aren't the only gift inside these golden brown shells. Walnuts are also rich in magnesium, a key mineral for muscle relaxation and nerve balance. Remember those nighttime leg cramps we talked about? Magnesium helps regulate how your muscles contract, reducing those painful surprise spasms. And don't forget the protein. Every serving of walnuts gives you about 4 grams of plant-based protein, perfect for maintaining leg strength without adding heaviness to your meals. What I love about walnuts is how easy they are to enjoy. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Add them to your salad with spinach, berries, and a drizzle of olive oil. Mix them into banana bread or healthy muffins, or blend into a smoothie for added richness and crunch. Even better, they keep you full longer, reducing the urge to snack on processed carbs that can lead to sugar crashes and tired legs. Oh, and there's one more magical thing about walnuts. They support bone health too. Thanks to their antioxidants, they help prevent oxidative damage that weakens bone tissue over time. That means fewer aches, better balance, and stronger support for your muscles. Let me share a quick story. One of our subscribers, Marie74, messaged us last month. She said, "I started eating walnuts every afternoon instead of cookies. 3 weeks later, I noticed my knees didn't click as much, and I could walk my dog longer without feeling stiff." That's the power of smart snacking. So, next time you open the pantry, grab a handful of walnuts. They're not just tasty, they're tiny tools to help you walk stronger, stand taller, and feel steadier. Drop a comment below and tell us what's your favorite way to enjoy walnuts. Sweet, savory, straight from the bag? And remember to subscribe to Wise Living so you never miss the next simple step to stronger legs and a brighter life. Next up, a tropical fruit that's sweet, portable, and a leg cramp fighting legend. Let's peel into it next. Food 5, banana, nature's sweet solution to leg cramps. Now, let's go tropical for a moment and talk about a fruit that's sweet, soft, and silently powerful. Yes, we're talking about the one and only banana. At first glance, bananas might seem like a basic snack. They're in every grocery store, in lunchboxes, on kitchen counters across America. But when it comes to leg health and muscle recovery, bananas are truly next level. Let's start with the big one, potassium. Potassium is an electrolyte that helps your muscles contract properly and avoid cramping. When potassium levels drop too low, you can get sudden spasms, nighttime cramps, and that Charlie horse feeling we all dread. And here's the good news. One medium banana has around 420 milligrams of potassium, about 12% of the daily recommended amount. That's a big step towards smoother, more comfortable movement. But potassium isn't working alone. Bananas also contain magnesium, which, as we talked about earlier, helps relax muscles and prevent overexcitability. Together, potassium and magnesium form a power duo for leg comfort and muscle support. Even better, bananas have a healthy dose of vitamin B6, which plays a role in nerve function and red blood cell production. This means your muscles get better oxygen and communicate more clearly with your brain. No static, no lag, just smooth, responsive legs that keep up with your life. And here's something you might not know. Eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bedtime has been shown to help reduce nighttime leg cramps. Why? Because it refuels your electrolytes, hydrates gently, and gives your muscles a calm, steady source of fuel while you sleep. Let's make it practical. Morning, add sliced banana to your oatmeal or yogurt. Midday, grab one before a walk or workout for steady energy. Evening, pair it with a spoonful of nut butter for a bedtime muscle recovery snack. Oh, and if you've got ripe bananas lying around, don't throw them out. Mash them into pancakes, banana bread, or blend into a smoothie with almond milk and cinnamon. Now, some folks worry about the sugar in bananas, but here's the deal. The natural sugars in bananas come with fiber, potassium, and vitamins, making them a smart carb, not an empty one. And for seniors, that quick digestible energy can actually help prevent blood sugar dips that leave you tired, shaky, or foggy. One of our viewers, Joe from Oregon, shared this with us. I used to get up at night rubbing my calves. Now I eat a banana before bed and I sleep like a log. No cramps, no tossing. Simple, powerful, natural. That's the beauty of bananas. So next time your legs are feeling stiff or tired, don't reach for a pain reliever. Reach for a banana. What's your favorite way to enjoy bananas? Tell us in the comments and let's swap some tasty cramp fighting ideas. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Every week we bring you simple wisdom to help you move better, feel brighter, and age with power and peace. Coming up next, a little green hero that works wonders on tired muscles and stiff joints, especially after long days on your feet. Let's crunch into it next. Fun 4.6 Food 6, Kale, the leafy green that keeps you steady. If spinach is the gentle healer, then kale is the quiet warrior. This leafy green isn't just for trendy salads or health magazines. It's a true leg-strengthening ally, loaded with nutrients that support your muscles, bones, and joints as you age. Let's start with the basics. Kale is rich in vitamin K, and we're not just talking a little. Just 1 cup of cooked contains over 1,000% of your daily recommended intake. Yes, that's right, 1,000%. Why does that matter? Because vitamin K is essential for bone strength and joint flexibility. It activates proteins that help calcium bind to your bones, keeping them dense, strong, and resistant to fractures. And when your bones are strong, your muscles have the foundation they need to function properly, especially your legs. But that's just the beginning. Kale also contains calcium for bone density and muscle contractions, magnesium for muscle relaxation and cramp prevention, potassium to balance electrolytes and prevent fatigue, vitamin C to support collagen production and joint health, iron to deliver oxygen to tired leg muscles. That's 5 essential nutrients in just one vegetable. And unlike some other greens, kale holds up beautifully in cooking, keeping its structure, flavor, and nutrient value. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but kale tastes bitter. Well, that depends on how you prepare it. Here are a few easy and delicious ways to enjoy kale. Massage it with olive oil and lemon for a soft, tangy salad. Toss it into hearty soups or stews. Sauté with garlic and onions for a warm, savory side. Bake into kale chips, crispy, salty, and totally snackable. Add to scrambled eggs or breakfast burritos. One of our viewers, Dorothy from Pennsylvania, told us, "I never liked kale until I massaged it. Now I eat it twice a week and my knees don't creak when I get out of the car anymore." That's the power of adding real greens, not powders, not pills, into your everyday life. Kale isn't a miracle cure, but it is a daily practice of strength. And when you make it part of your rhythm, even just 2 to 3 times a week, your legs start feeling sturdier, more stable, more ready to move. Let's not forget, muscle loss doesn't just happen because of age. It happens because of inactivity, nutrient gaps, and chronic inflammation. Kale tackles all three. It gives your muscles what they need, it protects your bones, it helps your body fight back, gently, naturally, and with every forkful. So next time you're grocery shopping, grab a bunch of kale and give it a try. Your legs and your future self will thank you. Ever tried kale chips? Or have a go-to recipe? Share it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other with food that heals. Don't forget to subscribe to Wise Living. Every week, we serve up food, movement, and motivation for stronger legs and a lighter heart. Coming up next, we wrap it all up, and I'll share the most powerful truth I've learned from working with thousands of seniors and how you can take action today to turn knowledge into strength. Let's finish strong. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? From the creamy strength of Greek yogurt to the anti-inflammatory power of salmon, the leafy healing of spinach and kale, the smart snacking of walnuts, and the sweet, muscle-calming magic of bananas. Each of these foods may seem simple. You can find them in any local grocery store. No exotic ingredients, no special memberships, just real food with real power that supports your legs, your bones, and your future. But here's the bigger truth. What you eat is not just about nutrition. It's about dignity. It's about independence. It's about waking up and knowing you can move, walk, stand, dance without fear, pain, or hesitation. And that power, it's within reach. No matter your age, it's never too late to fuel your body with what it deserves. Even just one change, one swap, one banana, one salad is a step toward feeling more like you. And it's not just about legs, it's about life. Because when your legs feel stronger, you take more walks, you join more family gatherings, you pick up your grandchild without wincing. You step outside, breathe fresh air, and say, yes, I still got it. So here's your gentle challenge. Pick just one of these 6 foods and add it to your week. Try it, enjoy it, and observe how your body responds. Then maybe try a second. And if you've already made these part of your daily life, we'd love to hear your story. What's one food from today's list that you're most excited to try or already love? Share it in the comments. You never know who your story might inspire. And don't forget to subscribe to Wise Living, where every week we share small steps toward a longer, stronger, and more joyful life. Because your journey matters, and we're honored to walk beside you. If today's video reminded you of your strength, of how much control you still have over your health, then I hope you'll carry that feeling into your next meal, your next walk, your next breath. Because the choices you make today, however small, are acts of self-respect. And over time, they grow into something bigger than you imagined. More confidence, more connection, more life. So here's your gentle challenge. Pick just one of today's 6 foods and make it part of your week. Not to be perfect, but to be present, strong, and kind to your body. And if you've already made these part of your daily life, we'd love to hear your story. Because when one person shares, many feel seen. At Wise Living, we believe that strength starts from within, not from pressure, but from purpose. Subscribe if this message resonates with you, and don't forget to share it with someone you care about. The journey is better when we walk it together. In our next video, we'll explore gentle exercises you can do right from your living room. No equipment needed to build leg strength, improve balance, and lift your spirit. Let's keep going, one grounded step at a time. Thank you for spending time with us today. If this video made you feel stronger or simply seen, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Wise